The 2011 film, The Raid Redemption, it is quite an interesting adventure from beginning to end. This movie has some great fight scenes and stories well told, and this is personally one of the best martial art movies that I've ever seen. Directed by Gareth Evans, the story of this film is that a police squad they are tasked to infiltrate a high-rise building that's run by a ruthless drug lord, but they run into a dangerous situation where they have to follow the tenets of the building in order to survive. And one of the guys on the police squad is a rookie cop named Rama. Man, I have to say, when I saw this movie for the first time last year, I was impressed, especially with the kick-ass fight scenes where a lot of the actors did their own stunts. The characters are interesting, the acting's good, the music fits the tone of this film. There's even a subplot in this film where Rama comes across his brother Andy. And Andy, basically, he's in this drug business, and there's even a scene between the two brothers where he says he doesn't want to leave, that's not who he is anymore. And it's a nice scene despite all this chaos that's going on with the action scenes. And it makes the characters more relatable. Now, granted, I would have liked if they develop on the character Andy some more, especially what happens to his character in the second movie. But it's not enough to make me despise the character. I think Andy is a good character for what he is. I just wish there was more character development for him. Nonetheless, though, this is a great martial arts film in its own right, and it's a movie you have to check out if you've never seen it. Now, to be honest, the story in this film is not the greatest. It has a very simple plot, but that doesn't mean I despise this film. I found this movie quite enjoyable. Iko Uwais, who plays Rama, he's a very interesting character considering he knows all these martial arts. In fact, the martial arts in this film, they're doing real well with the fight choreography. And the thing about Iko Uwais, he actually was the action choreographer in this movie. Now, what I thought about Mad Dog, played by Yayan Ruin, hopefully I'm saying that right. Well, his character is what it means. He is a mad dog. Basically, this character, he gave the two main characters of this film, both Rama and Andy, a run for their money. That fight scene between all three of them was just downright crazy. You had these two guys, Rama and Andy, trying to take out Mad Dog. It makes for the best action scene in this movie. It took everything to take this guy out. And, Mad Dog is an interesting character because of how violent he is and what it took to take him out. Now, one thing I will say is that this movie, it has a lot of good things going for it. I have talked to people over the years, they enjoyed this film. And when I finally saw it, I was like, wow, this is a great action movie in its own right. Is this movie perfect? Of course not, but it's certainly a lot better than some other action films I have seen over the years. And this is quite an entertaining movie to say the least. I'm giving this film an 8 out of 10. The action in this movie, let me just say one last time, was just incredible. It really makes the film watchable. If the action scenes wasn't as great in this movie, then this film be quite boring. Honestly, because the story, like I mentioned before, is not the greatest. But you don't come here to watch the story. You watch these type of films for the action. Nonetheless, at the end of the day, while this film is not one of the best movies I've ever seen, it's certainly a great martial arts film that keeps you engaged all throughout it. And that's my review of The Raid Redemption. Okay, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this movie. Stay tuned. Up next will be my review of The Raid 2. Alright, this is Slim Guy 172 saying peace out.